All right, let's do this. What's up, brother? You on, bro?
Audio.
We can't hear you, bro.
It is an honor, AMS, Coach Greg. Thank you so much for. I wasn't expecting this. I posted it in my chat. I have. What do you do? What is your advice for people struggling with like pornography addiction, sex addiction? Thank you.
He's at drug addiction,
Porn addiction.
porn addiction.
Yeah.
All right. Do you got a girlfriend?
No, never had a girlfriend.
All right. So you living through a fantasy. How old are you?
33.
33, and you got a bad porn addiction. So what's happening is this porn is enabling you, and you're living through it. So if I'm you, what I want to start doing is I actually want to be with these women. See, you fantasizing. But see, I don't want you fantasizing. I want you living life. So what are we doing to create the fans? Are we just gonna keep living? So you basically you daydreaming, but you're not doing anything to actually move towards the dream. You just literally sleeping and daydreaming. And I'm telling you right now that if you're willing to put the work in, are you putting the work in?
Yeah, it's just some things are kind of impossible. Kind of like that's what the fantasy is all about. Like
So
there's certain guys in the videos, they have things and I never have, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy watching it, but it's killing my life. It really is. So, you know.
Well, appreciate you reaching out and asking us this and putting your face on this. Not a lot of guys will do that. Good for you getting some help on this one. What I see is that you're chasing instant gratification, and there's a confidence issue there. The instant gratification is easy for me to hop on here and turn on something and get my 5 minutes of pleasure and move on. But if you're doing that 2 and 3 times, then and you're talking about you're trying to live vicariously through the performers who are paid to do these things, then that's going to debilitate you. So right now you got a handicap. One of the things I would say is you're not busy enough if you pulling up porn 2 and 3 times a day trying to get that instant. You are not busy enough. There needs to be something else that you're doing, working out in the gym, going to run, going on hikes, something else that can replace that instant gratification that you see there. But again, it is a fantasy. That's like women that come in here. I'll watch too many rom-coms. All right. I'm like, that's an issue that you're having right there. So I would get busy with life as much as possible first. And number 2, those people, I lived in the San Fernando Valley where a lot of pornography was produced. And from what I hear, they really don't enjoy what they're doing if they make it look good. Okay. So they don't really enjoy what they're doing. They're just making it look good for you. So you got to get out of that mindset that they're having fun out there. They're acting.
what your purpose is, brother?
I'm an aspiring web developer, entrepreneur. I haven't finished college though. Trying to work on that. Trying to work on getting my skills.
And you say you've never had a girlfriend.
No, sir.
And what are you doing about that?
Really trying to work as much as possible. I have a good boss. She's a woman, but she's really good, helping me. Kind of knows I have a problem with this. But it's just, like you said, the fantasy getting out of control. And it's just like, it's getting, there's no way to say, I'll just do a little bit. Though it's just like out of control, like a crack addict. It's just really bad. And, when you get help for it, you have guys saying, well, you got to wait like a decade before you're ready enough to be married. Mostly like in churches and stuff like that. And I kind of don't know. Like I said, I enjoy watching them. And I talk with some of these performers, like, online, stuff like that. And, it's just it's a fantasy, I know, but it's like, yeah, I'm sorry.
All good, man. Maybe you definitely want to. I don't know if there's any therapists that deal with that. That might be something that you want to seek right there. But I don't know many people that have had this issue. It sounds like this is an extreme issue because you're taking it from the videos to contacting them. Okay. And similar to what a lot of guys do with Instagram models. So I see it all the same. Anybody that DMs an Instagram model, I see them in the same light as you are. But a lot of guys in the comment section trying to portray that they're better than you in the situation, but they do the exact same thing. So I would look for some therapy on that. But you do got to get busy with your life. You got to work. You got your job. At some point, this is going to compromise your employment. You know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to compromise your employment. They're going to find your history, or you're going to look at something. They're going to go through something, and it's going to cost you your job. Is that worth it? No. Yeah, that wouldn't be worth it. I wouldn't want to compromise my damn money. So consider that.
What's your insecurity, brother? What you insecure about? Because you have what you're doing. You hide behind the porn. So I want to know what is it exactly that that's in your head about yourself that you don't like. What's causing you to hide behind that porn? Because you're not approaching women. What you're doing is this. The porn is that you just made that your life. You got to conquer that insecurity. It won't then change until whatever it is that you just don't like about yourself. Did you accept it? Right? Until you just accept it and just say, hey, man, I'm not meant to be perfect. I am what I am. Somebody loves you. You just got to get out there and not be afraid of rejection.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Seem like a nice guy, Coach.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's a serious issue.
Well, with these young men, yeah.
Well, that's why, we have to remember we don't know, we don't know who's watching us behind the screen. This is a classic example of some of the things we talk about. And we're talking on level 100, and this dude's on level 2. A lot of times we talk about, the women that we deal with and kicking them out of our house. And this guy's on level 2, and he's stuck between trying to figure out. There was a self-esteem. He mentioned one thing that was critical there. He said he looks at the male performers and they have what he doesn't have. Oh, he kind of mentioned that and alluded to that. Right. And that relates to basically he has some self-esteem issue related maybe anatomically, or he's not physically fit where he doesn't measure up. He doesn't believe he measures up. So he can't take that to the real world. So there may be something there.
I missed that when you said that, Coach.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to get a couple more with you, Coach. I know you're a busy man.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, AMS? It's an honor to speak to you, man. I'm all the way in London, England, and it's 1:58 in the morning right now.
Okay.
So what I wanted to talk to you about is I've been trying to do the self-improvement physically, like going to the gym and stuff. But since November, this country has been in lockdown. The gyms are closed. It's just been a nightmare. So I've been on YouTube watching like home workout videos and stuff like this, trying to bulk up, trying to put some muscle on and stuff like this, and it's not working out. And furthermore, I've been having some issues with women. Like, they're not really trying to meet me and stuff. They're lying about they can't come see me because of COVID and blah blah blah. But on their Snapchat story, they're getting their back blown out by Chad and Tyrone. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, the thing is with me, bro, for anybody, because we was like that at the beginning when things were super locked down. So a lot of these women that are probably getting blown out by Chad and Tyrone, they probably was getting blown out by Chad and Tyrone before things got locked down. Now, so it's a little different than meeting somebody. So let's say for instance, you already was before COVID, you had a 2-girl rotation, right? Well, then that's obviously different from you seeing girl opposed to meeting somebody, because there's this comfort level with you opposed to going through COVID. Now, is some women using this COVID as an excuse? Absolutely. But is some people really like freaked out by COVID because they hear certain stuff on TV? Absolutely. So what I did, the thing was with me, well, I got a couple of chicks. I always have a couple of chicks, so I ain't have to really deal with that. But during that time, I got more work done, and that's all I could do. Everything was locked down. It wasn't nothing else I could do. All right. So if I'm you, man, I'm just trying to come up out of this thing in a better situation than when COVID started, because it really ain't nothing you can't. What I wouldn't do is keep wasting my time with these girls online until things open up, because they're going to keep using that as an excuse.
Yeah. That's one thing I heard, I guess he says he's they're canceling on him, but then he's following them on social media, seeing their Instagram story. Like, man, that's too much.
Yeah.
You guys, that's too much engagement. I always like to keep them in one particular spot.
Right.
If they start bluffing, I'm uncomfortable with meeting people during COVID and all that stuff. I'm like, all right, guys, there's so many women out here. I don't really get in the details of following these people on social media. Now they will follow me and ask me about stuff, but I could care less about what the hell they do on their off time. It really doesn't help me with any insight with them. So if she does cancel, does skip out, who the hell cares? There's somebody else out there, something else to do.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, I understand. I appreciate the advice. Also, I was wondering, what can I do? Because right now we're in lockdown. We're in tier 5. That means that the shops, the retail shops, everything's closed. The gyms are closed. So nobody can go to the gym kind of thing. And I'm trying to get my body right. I'm trying to look sexually attractive. I'm trying to be in the best shape of my life kind of thing. But the home workouts just are not doing it for me. And I know that you guys are like personal trainers. So I was wondering, what can I do at home to try and get into shape kind of thing?
Well, what I did was when we was locked down, brother, I would sit up here and I would do 10 sets of push-ups. All right. You can only do the bare minimum what you can do, right? Do some core exercise. You're not going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger working out at home or running Cleveland. It's just not gonna happen. The only thing you trying to do is make the best out of the situation. So the number one thing with always guys who ain't got no waist, bro, is push-ups is your friend. All right. But what guys need to understand is that if you're really trying to be sexy, the best way to be sexy is that's gonna be your body fat, and that's your diet and cardio, brother. All right. All that 20-inch arms and stuff like that right there, that's good and dandy. All that's good and dandy, man. Yeah. But you get that 10 to 12% body fat, you get around that visible abs area, and you lean and you got some type of muscle on your body. That's what you want to aim for, and nothing like some good push-ups and crunches, brother. What
push-up, crunches, jump rope got to be $5. They got burpees, you got planks, you got there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. Run, walk upstairs. There's a whole bunch of things. But he's right though. I remember there was a time where I tried to put all this muscle on my body, and I found out that some people don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I thought all the girls are gonna like that, there were women that said I don't like that. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're always going to cancel out a group of people that don't like it. You will attract some people who do like it. So like he said, work on your nutrition, get your cardio up, jump rope, go run. I'm not a big runner, but I'm going to do something. I could walk upstairs a whole bunch of time. I could do up downs on my elbows. I could do up downs on my legs. There's a lot of things you could do in this meantime to pass your way through until the gyms open up.
Go on YouTube, bro, and Google prison workout or something like that, jailhouse workout. Kali Muscle used to have a few of them that they probably still on his channel. He used to put these prison workouts that are just simple little stuff that they do. Them guys in jail, they pretty goddamn creative. I can tell you that.
Right. They don't have much equipment to work for or much time to get out there on the yard. So if you get one of those cheap pull-up bars where you put in your door frame, you can get those. Those are still available. Pull-ups are great for your back too. So,
yes, especially, and that's good for your arms. If you ain't got no dumbbells, they're good for that too. Because I was able to get a couple of dumbbells before Amazon sold out. But if you can't get none, they better than nothing. All right. But the main thing you got to look at this, bro, is when this thing is over with, physically. And as far as your business or whatever you're working on, you want to be better. You don't want to just been sat in the house for a whole year and you didn't accomplish nothing. So whatever you're doing, you need to be working on it, and you should leave out of this situation better.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, guys. I really appreciate that. Just one last question before I let another person come up on here and speak.
Go ahead.
In the morning when you guys wake up, what do you guys eat for breakfast to help you get through the day so that you can work on your business, etc.?
I eat 400 grams of egg whites and 100 grams of oatmeal with blueberries in there. 100 grams of blueberries.
And I try not to eat any bread at all, but I eat a lot of eggs, bacon, oatmeal, and that's my biggest meal of the day, breakfast. And I try not to eat lunch and then eat dinner. So I'm not a big eater. So eating has never really been a big thing for me. Most of the time I don't eat enough. Like if I'm trying to put muscle on my body, I don't eat enough. I got to eat, bump my calories up to like 1,500 extra. But I've never been a big eater in life, so it's always been I can survive off of very little.
All right, then. Thank you for that. I'll write that down. I'm gonna go now and let the other person get up on you.
All right, appreciate it, bro. All right.